Hi, good afternoon everyone. This is Mel Soul. This is Saturday, December the 31st, the final day of the 2016 year. Tomorrow, new hope, new golf game. I am coming to you from Lake Chapala Country Club in Jalisco, Mexico. We're about a half an hour south of Guadalajara, and we're in paradise. This is 80 degrees every day. Nice golf course, nice practice facility. What more could you want? So maybe next year plan to come and see me in Mexico at Chapala Country Club. Google Lake Chapala and the golf course is in that area as well. We are going to talk for our final tip of the year on just a standard bunker shot. So many people struggle with bunker shots that I just thought we'll keep it simple for the end of the year and make a standard bunker shot. But there's some things that you need to have in mind. I've got two clubs. I've got a 60-degree lob wedge and a 56-degree sand wedge. The sand wedge, my sand wedge has got 10 degrees of bounce. My lob wedge has got 5 degrees of bounce. Depending on the golf course you play and the type of sand, you might want more if the sand is fluffy. This sand, it looks fairly fluffy on top, so I haven't hit shots here out of this bunker yet, but there's three things that you want to do in a standard bunker shot. 3 lines that I want you to draw when you practice. The first line is a direction line. So many people aim crooked. So draw a direction line, and you want that line directly at the flag, unless it's a slope where you want to aim a little bit right or a little bit left. But this is a pretty flat green, so I'm going to go right at the flag. Remember, the ball travels in the direction of the club head path and not the club face angle. So if I open the club face slightly, as long as I swing along this line, the ball is actually going to go pretty straight. The second line I want you to draw is from the ball. At the ball, 90 degrees to that line, that's going to be for my ball position. I want the ball position to be directly off my left heel. And the third line is about 2 inches behind the ball. I want to draw a line. That's where I want the club to enter the sand. So I'm going to try and hit about 2 inches behind the ball. Why is that important? I want to learn how to hit consistently the same distance behind, because then I'm going to learn how to control my distance. You see the pros in the bunker, how they hit the ball close to the hole all the time. It's because they're hitting the same distance behind the ball all the time, so their body knows exactly how hard to swing. If I'm hitting further behind, I've got to swing harder. If I finish close, I've got to swing softer. That adds in 2 more things to be complicated. So 2 inches behind the ball. One of the things you want to do in the sand is dig your feet in. And a lot of times when I ask people, why do you think you dig your feet in the sand? They go, well, it's to get good footing. That's not the answer at all. The answer is to feel the texture of the sand. I don't know, looking at the sand, whether right underneath is hard pan or right underneath it might be wet. It might have rained overnight and the top part is dried, but underneath it's wet. That might affect my club as I go through. When I dig my feet in here, you can hear I actually have got hard pan, so this is not as fluffy as it looks on top, and right underneath it's pretty hard. So what I have to do here, I have to make sure that my angle of attack, the angle that the club comes in, is shallow. If I come in too steep, it's going to hit that hard pan and bounce, and I'm going to scull the ball. So first of all, if I've got fluffy sand, I usually like to use my sand wedge. If I've got hard sand, I want to use the lob wedge because it's got less bounce. In this case, I want to carry the ball quite a way, so I want to use my sand wedge, but I don't want to use too much bounce, so I'm going to keep the club face fairly square. I'm not going to open it, because the more I open it, the more bounce I create. So I don't want too much bounce in this shot, so I'm going to aim 2 inches behind the ball. I'm going to focus my eyes on this line. I'm not going to look at the ball. I don't want to hit the ball. So I'm focused my eyes about 2 inches behind. Oh, and that ball finished about 12 inches from the hole. If I look, I actually hit about 2.5 inches behind there. I took a little bit more, but I have an accurate way. If I have another ball here, if you're practicing your bunker shots and you have a ball and you get up and you do this is common and you leave the ball in the sand, if you look back, there was where I was trying to hit. I can clearly see that I hit 6 inches behind the ball. So if you're doing that a lot, go into a bunker without a ball. Just draw a line and practice hitting on the line. Practice hitting on the line. Both of those are absolutely dead on the line, because if you can't do that, you can't be a good bunker player. So next time you go to the range, next time you go to the practice bunker, 3 lines: direction, ball position, and where the club is going to enter the ground. Work on that for 2017. You'll be a great bunker player.